Hello and welcome everyone to this Unreal Engine tutorial. Here we are going to be teaching you how to texture objects in Unreal Engine. Now for this we're going to need Unreal Engine and we're going to need Photoshop actually. This is part Photoshop tutorial as well. So as you can see, I've already created a sample 3D realm, sample 3D realm for the first person shooter template. Yeah. So we're going to add some textures to some of these blocks really quick. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get a texture, and where I got a texture from was textures.com, and this place gives you 15 free credits. You can see I've already used one, we'll see that later. This gives you 15 free credits a day to download any of these images and any of these, and most of them are repeating at the very start, which is very important for what we're going to do. Now what we're going to do now is open Photoshop. It doesn't matter what version of Photoshop you have, it should work, as long as it's in any way recent. What we're going to do is we're going to open the file once it opens. And we're going to take our texture that we got earlier. As you can see, it's textures.com. This is a standard brick layout, just repeating bricks. That's all it is. Very simple. And what we're going to do is, because it's already repeating, we're going to go on to filters, we're going to add 3D, and we're going to generate a normal app. But before that, you want to save this file as a Targa file. And we're going to save it as a Targa, because for some strange reason, Unreal Engine loves Targa files. So we're going to save that now, and save it as 32, just for maximum quality. And now we're going to go onto the filter and 3D generate normal map. This will generate a 3D texture of it for us to look at. Now I'm going to level up the medium a bit, just because it looks a little too flat for my liking. Now that looks good now. So we're going to accept that. And here you see it looks all blue and weird, but this is all the mapping that Unreal needs to see that it is in fact a 3D texture. Now we're going to save that also as a Targa, except we're going to go underscore 3D. I'm going to save that to maximum quality. Now you don't need to touch Photoshop after this. What you need to do is you need to create a new folder, just to keep it all neat. I'm going to call this textures. That's spelled wrong, probably spell it correctly. And we're going to import our new textures. Import brick and brick 3D. Just click the import tab. You can also drag them in from the library, so that's nice. Alright, now we're going to save really quick. Then we're going to open up the navigation menu and we're going to go create material on the brick, not the brick 3D, on the brick. And we're going to leave that at brick material. And we're going to double click into the brick material. We're going to drag the brick 3D into it. And we're going to connect the normal map to the normal on this setting, and this is going to produce the 3D texture in Unreal. And as you can see, it's already working very well. So we're going to save that now. And now the texture has been fully created. You can also add constants in case you want to change the actual shade or texture of the piece. We'll just add in 3 here because those are the main constants. There. Metallic, specular, and roughness are the ones you're going to be using the most. But you can use other ones depending on what suits your needs. And you just connect them up to these 3 nodes here. And you click, and the expression value will tell you what you need. So let's say metallic, we want this to look like metallic brick, so we'll put in 2 and enter, and it will come out looking all metallic and shiny. Or if you erase that, put it back to 0. Or you pick the roughness and put that up to 3. It will simulate some roughness. Now that's not very good to see. Oh, well, I suppose it is, in some sense. But yes, those modifiers will change, and specular makes it shiny. Very simple. It's glossy stones. We'll leave all them at 0 for now. We're just doing simple texturing, just in case you wanted to know that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to scroll over to one of these boxes, and we're going to click on it, and we're simply going to drag our brick material over onto the cube. And as you can see, the cube is mapped. Okay, now it's not mapped very well. but it's mapped. It works better on walls and stuff. I'll show you over here. On this wall here. I'll just drag it onto another material, and the wall should render in a second. Yeah, because it's a big repeating pattern, so it takes a lot of space to actually repeat on. And that's how you texture. You can change the repeats and UV inside of Photoshop itself, in case you feel it's a little too big. And that's how you texture. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one.